made from Guinea claimed Mr. Strauss-Kahn attempted to rape and sexually assault her.
Now, former head of the IMF denies all charges.
Chants from hotel workers greeted one of the most powerful men in the world.
From top finance official to criminal defendant.
This guy was slam dunk going to be the president of France, and now you're sitting in Rikers Island, accused of, you know, raping a mate.
Hello, housekeeping. Welcome to New York is not in competition, technically because it wasn't supposed to be finished in time, so it's had a special screening here at the weekend in Cannes. Now, the real reason we think that it's not in competition is politically, it's far too much of a hot potato to touch here.
Everybody could watch it. Everybody had it online if they wanted. They could see it on their little iPads. They could watch it here. They could watch it there. It's in the theater. It's on the beach. What do you want?
I watch TV.
So, you don't want to tell me what your problems are?
He gives his own interpretation of Dominique Strauss-Kahn's sexuality, but it is only what he assumes.
In the film, of course, it's coming out gradually, her stupefaction that this could take her to this place of humiliation and astonishment that the man she has admired and loved, and certainly still loves, can still take her to this terrible place.
I attempt to understand you.
And you know, you look at it just in basic human terms, man. He's like, you know, him and his old lady had a dream, and that dream gets blown right in their faces. And now they got to sit, you know, locked in a room.
People talk about the business of her being powerful. I don't see that at all. I don't see that particular aspect of it, really. I see a woman who admires a man tremendously and has great belief in him.
Your conclusion, is it worth that journey?
Oui. Ça valait quand même la peine.
Gérard
Depardieu is amazing in this film. We can quickly identify him as Dominique Strauss-Kahn because of his physical presence. He's naked, and with his outsized body, is very credible as Dominique Strauss-Kahn.
Gérard Depardieu did say that he was quite distressed about doing some of the scenes. He's a normal actor. He says he doesn't enjoy scenes about forced sex, for example, or even, you know, getting naked just for the sake of it, although I suppose this was essential to the stories in many ways. Now, he's denied that this is a pornographic movie, which in some way, some of the accusations being levelled at it, he says, not at all.
How do you do all this? What do you prefer, play golf?
Anne Sinclair reacted in an editorial in the French Huffington Post. She finds the film vulgar, but her position is that she doesn't want to give it more exposure, and so she will not sue.
She downloaded the film and watched it. Okay, she threw up. I mean, listen, I feel bad about it. I do. In a way, I feel like, come on, honey, you know, it's a film.
The French press reaction is mixed. Most French critics don't like the film, apart from Gérard Depardieu's performance.
In the same way, the royal family of Monaco hated Grace of Monaco, the British press absolutely slammed Diana, you know, whereas some people abroad actually quite liked it. The problem is that I suppose the French press are too close to the story of Dominique Strauss-Kahn. In many ways, he was a very popular and very respected figure.
It is difficult to say if it is an anti-Semitic film. The character makes a number of ambiguous comments about money and about his wife.
I don't think the accusations are unfounded at all. I think there are different national perspectives, and I think that the international critics have more of an ambivalence towards it, and they're not as emotionally involved.
It's a very bad subject, yes, and he does a wonderful job of showing that. It's a fascinating portrait of a very, very complex man.
It was very flat. I think it was too much sex.
Gérard Depardieu is immense in every sense.